Good afternoon, people. My name is Mark Carbonell. Today I'm going to be talking about a very popular weapon. This weapon is called the Rock Island. The model is based on the 1970 Colt. I must emphasize that this weapon, contrary to what people say, it was never built on Colt machinery. So if you want references, you know if you check online, you can get the history and read the history about this company. This company started as a warehouse at the beginning of the century, and it was selling firearms. But I was never related to Colt in a way as using machinery from Colt. In World War II, the company was occupied by the Japanese, and all the weapons that they had on the store, it was in a sports store, it's a sporting goods store. It was confiscated by the Japanese, and during the late 1970s, like in 1978, 1979, the Rock Island began to manufacture its own designs, its own 1911 A1s. I must say that this weapon is not a cheap weapon. This weapon is considered a low-end weapon because the price is low, but the quality is superb. I'm going to show you this weapon is unloaded. Does not have any round in it. And as you can see, this model is called the Rock Standard model. It's not the cheaper model. The cheaper model for the Rock Island handgun is the GI model. Particularly me, I paid $499 for this weapon, and I bought it brand new. I can't say that it's reliable. It's very, very reliable. This is the reason why people are buying it, because it's a very reliable weapon. It's built on 4140 steel, which is the same steel that the military built the frame of airplanes. The weapon itself, when I tested the very first day, just out of the box, I fired a whole entire box of 45 ammo, and it didn't jam. What I like about this particular 45 is that it has ambi safeties on both sides, making it easy for right and left-handed shooters. Going back to the steel, the machinery compared to the higher end 45, the machinery is very decent. I mean, the build is very the made of the weapon itself is very good. Yeah, the machinery, when they use the machinery, they use it wisely. I mean, they don't have any sharp edge. This model don't have any sharp edge. You can see a little bit of a few scratches, but right here on the trigger guard, very few scratches. I don't know if you can notice it, but that's due to the machinery when they build it. Out of that, it's a very, very reliable weapon. Very, very reliable weapon. I never have problem. Conversely, when some people were complaining about the magazine, this is the original magazine that comes with the weapon. It comes with only one magazine, original from Rock Island. This magazine you can buy it from the manufacturer. I think the price is $21.99. And it's made out of steel. However, I use it, never had issues with it. Gotta confess that, honestly, I never had issues, never had double feeds, never had any type of issues with the magazine, like some people were saying. I watched a video where someone said that he was having problem with it. I didn't. However, just to be sure in the future, because I can tell if in the future it's going to start jamming, I purchased these magazines, which are Wilson Combat magazines. They made out of steel, stainless steel, and these are the top of the line magazines. The magazine I consider one of the best one in the market, and there are different owners. Different owners have 45, and they recommend it, and I use it, and they are very, very good. I bought 2 of them, but I'm planning to buy 3 or 4 of them. They don't come cheap. This one here, the regular price on this one is about $35. It's not very cheap, but like I said, they're very good. They're very reliable. You shouldn't have any problem with them. And I honestly, I suggest that you should buy them, and buy as many as you can. You can never be wrong with having many magazines, because in case of a situation where you use this weapon to defend yourself, you need to have a few magazines. I'm planning to buy 7 of them just to be safe. Like I said, this weapon itself, the sights are very decent. It had the skeleton trigger, and the sights are very decent, very, very decent sights. You gotta understand that this is not the base model. The base model, they have the combat sight. This one is very, very good. You see at the end right here in the bottom, it's like you can see the amount of the machine here. The machine, a few scratches, but it's from the factory. It's a little bit, like I said, this is not a show weapon. And when I bought this weapon, I didn't want it to take it to a show. This weapon, I purchased it as home defense, right? For self-protection. I didn't buy this weapon just to be taking it to a show. And it has proven that it's reliable. It's reliable enough for me to consider it for self-defense. I have other weapons. I have also a Glock 19, and also I have a 357, and I have a Browning high power. Another thing that I like that in previous models they had that I really didn't like, it was the Rock Island name. In other models, it was stretched over here like a billboard, and Rock Island, he decided to move this the name and printed a logo right here at the end. You see the logo there at the end, the Rock Island logo, and I think it's very nice. The grip itself, the grips are made out of rubber. These are rubber grips. It came with the wooden grips, but I didn't like the wood grips. They look cheap. They honestly, the one that were made out of wood, they look cheap. So I'd rather put the rubber ones in here. They also came with a handgun. They all came together. And when I shoot, it don't slip out of my hand or anything. I mean, they're very good. They're very good. What I really love about this weapon versus the Glock, right? And I'm a Glock fan. Don't get me wrong. But what I like about this weapon is this angle here. This angle and the safety and the tang right here, or the spur, or the beaver tail, like people call it. I like this angle here because when you get a firm grip on the weapon, it really you get full grip of it, and adjust the weapon itself fold right in your hand, right? As long as you keep it tight, you're gonna be able to get a good grip, and automatically when you unholster, commonly speaking, when you break leather, you just go in target. You go right on target, and that's what I like. I like mainly about this is what I like about the 1911. Another thing that I like about this particular Rock Island is when you're shooting, the handgun ejects the shells way away from you, so there is no chance that the shells are gonna hit you in the eye or it's gonna burn you somehow, because when you shoot, it's really basically kick them out of the way far. The steel itself, I really love it. The finish is okay, it's decent. Like I say, I'm gonna say it again. The finish is good enough. The price is excellent. The reliability is excellent. And like I said, The finish of the weapon itself is this, and I'm gonna say it's excellent because excellent. I mean, you're talking about other weapons of much higher price, all right? Like $3,000-$4,000 weapon, right? And this one is not. But you're not talking about price. You're talking about reliability. And for us, especially for me, that was in the military, I don't particularly look after how sexy or how nice the weapon look. I more look after how good the weapon is based on reliability, how reliable it is, and also the rounds, how accessible are the rounds for this weapon. The one I am using on this weapon, this one is a ball ammo, 230 grains, Winchester. I don't think this weapon, I haven't shot, honestly, hollow points yet, but people that shot hollow points in this particular handgun, they said that I feed them very good. They never face any issue on shooting hollow points. And that will be my next, I'm gonna shoot a couple of boxes of ammo on hollow points. But so far, it's doing very good. And I really recommend for you guys, if you're gonna say you buck and you don't have the budget to spend, to throw the money away on a weapon that costs $2,000 or $3,000, you should go and get one of these. Honestly, as long as you keep them oil, the weapon is oil, it's gonna do the job. And if you want it for your own protection, this is a very good choice. I'm not planning to do any changes in it. I see people that they want to buy a new hammer and also the trigger to do trigger work, but I'm just gonna work with it, and then in the future start malfunctioning any part that when they start breaking down, of course I'm gonna replace it, and I probably I upgrade it from there. So the parts in this handgun are very compatible with other models of 45. You're not gonna have any problem changing parts from this model to another model. Already, and so once again, you guys honestly should go after one of these rock islands. They're very solid. Already, so if you like the video, please, I appreciate if you click like, and you have a very nice day. My next video, we're gonna try to talk about bring another handgun that I have. It's a FEG. It's a version of the Mauser Berg P90, and it's one of those that are hard to find during the Cold War. Those type of handguns that you guys may like. So check with me in let's say in 2-3 days, and I'm gonna be talking about that. The FEG P9R, made in Hungary, very solid gun, hard to find, but they are there though, and the price is okay. I bought it when we talk about in the next video. Okay, guys, you have a great day, and see you guys later. Bye bye.